Alright, hey guys, this is Demon coming back for another round of Final Fantasy XIV. So, I actually have to re-enter New Game Plus because unfortunately I can't watch cutscenes while in New Game Plus off of Unending Journey. Um, yeah, so I went ahead and I just finished up the whatever the hell you call it, the cutscenes for the Noble King one. Quickly did that. Now we're back into it. I can get through the. I actually looked at the cutscenes. I think I have 4 or 5 of them done already. In the Unending Journey, which tells me I may not have. There's still a fair bit. I still have a lot. I have a fair bit to still do, but I'm going off the cutscenes because it'll tell me how much longer I have. But I'm assuming I got to get about halfway done before Part 6 can get done. Although I don't know if I'll get that one. Oh God, damn it! How the hell do you get up there? Oh, you have to jump. Are you kidding me? No wonder I fell. These legs ain't got talent. I actually take it back. My character's legs are probably fine. I know my kanks are not going to make that jump. Ah, do I dare believe my ears? Good King Ugelmog the 12th, may his magnificent virtue serve as an example to us all, has fallen. All Mughal owes you a debt, Kupo, and I sense Rhea wishes to congratulate you as well. I shall let you speak without fear of interruption. The bravery in service to 12 Lord and Mughals shall not be forgotten, Hydaelyn. My sister will doubtless wish to hear the tale of this great victory from the mouth of the woman responsible. Pray return to the Lotus Stand and treat her to a full count of the day's events, while the details are yet fresh in your mind. No problem. I did notice that I think since I turned like the volume down a little bit for like the game music, system sound, and one other, I think it's actually mellowed out enough to where this doesn't sound that loud, so hopefully my voice doesn't feel like it's getting drowned out by anything. Then I'm hoping the ability of not hearing fan/my breathing, because it gets worse as time goes on, because I talk too goddamn much, doesn't keep making the headset go off since I have the fuzzy thing back on. Fuzzy thing good. Fuzzy thing clear. Although I don't know how many episodes that's going to have an impact on. Could be 20. Ain't that fantastic? Although if it's still there, there's nothing I can do. Ascian is expecting you, madam. May I show you in? Of course. I love the Lotus Stand. So I'm still waiting for this goddamn package. Window is wide open. Heater is... the furnace is off, so I don't have to worry about wasting energy. I'll probably do one more episode, and then I'm not going to take a break. I've already had a break, pretty much, but I'm going to go feed a couple animals that are killing themselves downstairs. Hydaelyn, your return to us unharmed and victorious. Thus have I 2 reasons to be glad. Yet many questions remain unanswered. If you would be so kind as to oblige me, I would fain hear all occurred in third knowledge. And it is we feared. King really is a primal, but he really isn't, is he? I mean, the Mughals don't worship him for one thing. Not even a god to them. That doesn't sound like any primal I've ever heard of. They may have the fault lies within the definition. The fact remains that through a combination of the power containing crystals and the force of their collective faith, the Mughals called forth a being that by right should not exist. Moreover, when slain, said being left no corpse, the ether which comprised him said being scattered to the four winds. According to the accepted definition, he may not be a primal, but the mode of his manifestation was in every respect the same. Which means, Ascians. This whole business reeks of their handiwork. Kupo, they said it was a masked man who taught them how, years ago, but Gridania is no shortage of masked men, and I never thought of the question. Hound of all, how many more will they ensnare with their tainted gifts? Too many, I fear. So long as there are paragons to stir the embers, fools to build the pyre, and crystals to feed the flames, ever and again shall we suffer primal visitation. A somber thought, but a salutary one. My heart thanks Hydaelyn. Heartfelt thanks Hydaelyn. Oh, wow. My heart. Already the information you have provided have proven invaluable. The Grand Serpent Marshal and I have much to discuss. But before you do, my lady, I was hoping we might finish discussing that other matter. The matter of which you speak has even now been settled. The Scions shall not want for support. We shall be glad to send additional supplies to Reverend Stoll. I knew we could count on you, my lady. While Ina and I remain to discuss the particulars of our arrangement with the Eorzeans, may I be sure to return to the Waking Sand and apprise the antecedent of all that has transpired. Alright. That's a weird thing to spawn into. Fly high in the sky, gonna die again. Ugh, so much fun. It's a lot of running around in this game. Never get over that. Although I don't know what I'm gonna play once I finish this. As I said, I have to see where I gotta see where New Game Plus Part 2 for Shadowbringers ends at. Cause I have it beaten already to that point, so I might have to wait to see what patch 5.4 brings. It'll be interesting to see. Oh. Philia, so it's good to see you, hale and healthy, Irene. I received word from Ina and Papalima that you had fell, good King Mogul. Well, but I had hoped to hear your version of the tale, so it was as they said, somewhat the same method used by the beast tribes and taught by Ascians. Though unfortunate, this incident did at least serve to remind the Eorzeans of our usefulness. Her offer of additional support could not have come at a better time, my thanks. Nah, time has come at last to leave Vesper Bay, and Ophelia will apprise you of the fine details of the move. Owing to the tireless efforts of all concerned, we are at long last ready to bid farewell to Vesper Bay. So as to avoid drawing undue attention, we shall make the journey to Renovit's Toll in small groups, departing at irregular intervals. Lest you doubt, it is still my intention to conduct future operations openly, but on this particular occasion, the need for caution overrides all of other concerns. To move north as one ponderous caravan would only serve to invite attack. Only seem right. I should be the last to leave, and I will have you remain with me until the end, Irene. Upon my departure, the Wake Center will only cease to be our headquarters, and the premises will be given into the care of Eorzeans. I thought to relinquish part, but he has been quite adamant, and I had not the heart to disagree. These walls have borne witness to some of the brightest and darkest moments in our order's history. Mayhap it is best that we do not forsake them entirely. Eorzeans shall remain here and devote his energies to studying the nature of primals. By the grace of the 12, he will one day discover the permanent solution that we have sought for so long. Of course, he will not be alone. Alize shall continue, shall continue to work closely with him as well. Should they require assistance, I have assurances they will not hesitate to contact us. Speaking of Eorzeans, would you inquire of him if any tasks remain undone? I cannot escape the feeling I have forgotten something important. I have no idea what she forgot. Oh, Jesus. Thou art ever welcome, Hydaelyn, but I require no assistance. Pray take thy leave, unburdened by concern for my well-being. Verily, thy countenance bespeaks a desire to quit this place without further delay. May thou think as the chapter of this tale of ours concluded, these halls should be rightfully consigned to the annals of history, and eagerness to seize the future, how rarely he does set down the past. Full many a proud pioneer hath bravely stridden into the great unknown, only to find there the banner of his ancestors, faded by the eons, and still man glorieth in his discoveries. 'Tis through his pride that wisdom doth ever give way to ignorance, while they who lurk in shadow remain hidden, lost no sooner than they are found. I wish you'd just speak English. I like English. Be not offended, Irene. Thy conduct hath ever been beyond reproach. Despite thy surpassing strength and all thy many victories, thou hast never been so convinced of thine own greatness as to imagine thyself above the failings of thy forebears. Perhaps as the echo which hath opened thine eyes to lessons of history, that same could be said of screams, "Ah!" Whence came that cry? The soul at 12 for Fen the antecedent. You must what? Tell me, Louisois, would you have done the same? Louisois Lavalier was a remarkable man, wise beyond mortal measure. Would that I had met him prior to his passing. Oh, look, an Ascian. In white. Ascian here, how? How readily you see you are indeed gifted, antecedent. But you are not like the others, your robes. Gifted but ignorant, yet I shall not judge you harshly. The fault lies with your forebears, it's been millennia. Mine are the robes of an emissary. Unlike he who came before, I have no quarrel with you. Who? You speak of Outlaw Abrea? Abrea is a warrior. He has fought, he fell. He may yet learn from his mistakes. Then he is still... Come, I only confirmed that which you already knew. There is no cessation of no oblivion, no expulsion. Only expulsion. Ah. You what are... Hello, Sataru. Ready when you are, my lady, if there's nothing else. Something the matter? Sataru does not see him. I feel the same way after everything that's happened here. It feels strange to leave, but I'm sure we'll get used to Revenant's toll. Well, I'll let you get ready for that travel, blah, blah, blah. As only expected, she lacks the gift and the knowledge both. To her, we are indistinct. I do not understand. Shadowless, fleshless, formless, what truth there is in each tale is diluted by time and telling. Knowledge dictates expectation, expectation colors perception, thus did she perceive not. So it was with all but a chosen few, even you, when young, could not see with eyes unclouded. You know nothing about me. Nothing. Gift grant you clarity, it grants you focus. With it you may in time come to see us as we are, rather than this crude approximation. Abrea did not think so highly of the Echo. Abrea is wrong about a great many things. The Echo is indeed a gift, albeit one you have yet to master. And if we did, there would be no strife between our peoples, for we would be of one mind. I leave as I came, in peace, antecedent. May we meet again as friends. Wait, stay where you are. Wow. Abrea was indelicate. 'Tis a mercy she shields her children from his grace with such resolve. Was it also by her hand that you survived the ardor, I wonder? Ah. I take it there's no need to explain. Save your concern, he did no lasting harm. Whatever his intention was, it was not to kill. Cry, what happened? Are you alright? Faint, you need to lie down. I can fetch you a flask of my special tonic. Eorzeans, send word to the students of Baldician. Tell them to scour the archives of forbidden tomes in particular. If there is any reference to an Ascian robed in white, however oblique, I would know of it. An Ascian, my lady. Was that who gave you cause to cry out? Ooh, I like it. I did, but moments ago glimpse a figure clad in white set forth from the waking sands, yet Ascians aren't wont to employ teleportation magics. Why would one be so brazen? Not and care not, find him hiding. Turn every stone of Vesper Bay if you have to. Pray attend to Taru. She's still oblivious to the fact that he was there. I'm still trying to think how long this one is. I don't think I remember playing Ancestral that long. Because a lot of the cutscenes you kind of get into, because I don't know. A lot of them were level 51. Like this entire Ancestral era one you play after beating Praetorium all runs under what do you call it? Level 50. So you're playing a lot of level 50 missions in this game. Hi friend. Told you you're the warrior of light, but I now know for myself. What up? Shall walk north, and you may choose to follow. Know, however, that you will be waylaid. If you do, you may even perish. Should you survive, we shall speak anon. Okay. Jesus Christ. The bastard comes from Ascian. I mean, I'm not too concerned with this. I mean, I am level 80, so everything's a one-shot. Oh crap, I almost got screwed. Hi friends, bye friends. Fun stuff. Level 51. Ooh, he's having fun. I think he gets to play a lot of the missions. I will say that's probably the only real nice thing with this game. Especially if you, I'm assuming that if you have at least access to all the DLC, you can immediately you can get to level 80, right? So I think even if you're playing this and like you're at level 50, you can get a little bit of an advance on your character progression. So that, like, when you're level, let's say you're level 50, when you're going through Ancestral, you can probably get a couple extra levels in. Which are nice for you, because it means you don't have to worry about nearly as much stuff. Because it makes it kind of convenient, because let's say you're level 50, you can get, and all the missions are level 50, if you jump up to like level 55, you're like halfway there. And if you go to do, what do you call it, that's what I'm looking for, Heaven's Ward, you can kind of already be advanced in level a little bit. Oh, that was an easy kill. Easy kill. Easy kill. Ow. Dick. Oh, I accidentally killed the wrong thing. There he got pissy. Why did I act like I did that? Remarkable, truly remarkable. I thank you for granting me this indulgence. None save she who best of La Habrea can deserve such an examination. Now the laws of man grow so twisted in my eyes, this is not permitted to lay hands upon an emissary? You bore witness to my audience with the Antecedent, did you not? Then you know I acted only in self-defense. I realize the same cannot be said of La Habrea. Even amongst his brethren he is considered unique. Nevertheless, I cannot wholly condemn his misdeeds. For them we discovered you, one so strong in a gift that she could cast us out. Your mother favors you still, that much is plain, but surely you must feel it. Her influence wanes and her strength shall soon be spent. These lands, these people, this world, all shall soon change. As it was, so it shall be again, as it should always have been. Doubt my claims and question my motives if you will. Only believe with me when I say, I am Elidibus, emissary, bearer of the word of the one true God. We shall meet again. I know we will. Game back! Elidibus is a fun guy, I like him. It's an interesting character nonetheless. Yeah, at least for 20 minutes into this game, I can't wait to see what else goes on. Please not another dungeon. Please, God almighty. not kidding you, though. When we get the Heaven's Word, I'm going to be so happy, but at the same time, my brain's going to go, this took you like a month to get done. That was me like playing off and on when I had free time. So like me going back through this again is going to be like a little bit boring, but hopefully not too much. Thank the gods you've returned, Hydaelyn. After you left, I began to worry that I might have sent you to your doom. I take it our visitor proved elusive. Beg pardon, he was waiting for you. What did you do? What did he say? It was, so it shall be again. Of when does he speak, and of what exactly? The words of this Elidibus pretend much, but reveal nothing, save perhaps a measure of disdain for La Habrea. I'd hoped for answers, but since I have been, shall have to be content with a wealth of additional questions. Let us set aside the matter of this Ascian until after we have completed our move to the Rising Stones. There is but one final favor I would ask of you before I depart. I believe I mentioned before that my father was a member of the Alamegan Resistance. The truth, however, is more complicated than that. As far as the Empire knew, he was their spy. He maintained the deception for nigh on half a decade, furnishing the Resistance with vital Imperial secrets while feeding his paymasters subtly conceived misinformation. When he died some 15 years ago, my father left behind his journal, which I've closely guarded ever since. It contains every shred of information he and his agents could steal on what they believed to be the single greatest threat to Eorzea, the Primals. Its wisdom has guided me through the years, though there is much within I still don't understand. It's my hope that Oriange will fare better. Tell him to treat it with care. It is all I have left of my father. Actually, I can't really say that. Some of those things were like 1 or 2 cutscenes long. That actually kind of makes me quite curious on how long Ancestral is. I felt like this one might have flew by, but I could be wrong. I thought thee departed. To what end dost thou linger? I want to give you the journal. Here's the book. The father's final bequest, the daughter's lifelong labor. It's no small thing to surrender such a cherished memento. Well, can I imagine the antecedents of pain? Upon my honor, I swear to spare no effort in the study of these materials, lest my lady's sacrifice be in vain. Hydaelyn, this is Menphilia. Forgive me, but I can no longer wait. I have departed for the Rising Stones. If you have yet to... Once you have given the journal to your Eorzeans, I bid you come to the Seventh Heaven, if it's told. Tatara will be there to show you inside our new headquarters. Assuming you have already attuned to it, you may wish to make use of our new terrain rid of its toll. After all, it is right on our doorsteps. Of course it is. I've used that many times. Like that one time I went over there and they immediately summoned me goddamn back. That was fun. How much did I waste doing that? A simply low investment of 308 gil. To now spend an additional 308 to arrive back there from what our original destination was. Some short... 1 or 2 episodes ago? Can't actually remember on top of my head. Alright, and you're here. Good, good. We're all wondering when you'd show up. She left me behind. As I was telling you, your resident receptionist here, please inform you that all documents you have prepared and all signatures signed. The Rising Stone is officially yours. Splendid. From this day forward, I will spare no effort in seeing that it is as welcoming and comfortable as a home for us as the Waking Sand ever was. That said, that is all somewhat intimidating, is it not? So many unfamiliar places and unfamiliar faces. Most of the men and women you see around here have been Revto or adventurers who come and go as they wish. I dare say that should make it easier for you to go about your business here. And it shouldn't hurt that Hydaelyn here has already made something of a name for herself here. Isn't that so, Hydaelyn? No. I haven't done a thing. Why, that's wonderful to hear. Rest assured that this receptionist will work just as hard to see that our efforts do not skip a beat despite the relocation. And with that, I do believe it is time you officially announce your presence to everyone inside. Antecedent and the others will surely be overjoyed to see you. Alright. Hey, look, it's Stola. Nary a single presumptuous merchant has darkened our door. I know full well they will come in time, but for now let's enjoy the respite. I guess we'll go talk to everybody I can. Tola, you see our Sharlarian allies have furnished us with new wealth and new tomes. It would be prudent for you to broaden your knowledge as well. I don't read. My character lacks the ability to, so I don't give a damn. AKA, they can't read. As ravishing as ever, perhaps for old time's sake, she would... God, don't sneak up on me like that. We bards are an easily startled lot. What are you talking about? About her? Oh, you wish to help? That's very kind of you, but I can imagine my own. Besides, you should be having grand adventures, not withering away here with me. Kind of worried about what he was saying. Whore. The whore. I love the smell of victory in the morning. It smells like sweat. No, no. Moontoy sauce. No. Victory. Yeah, victory. So here we are, completely independent and questionably neutral, or at least more so than before. Don't gonna say it feels that different. Of course, Ida begs to differ. I'm assuming he's passed out because Ida just beat him in a sit-up contest. Poor, poor man. Didn't know what he was getting into. Anybody else here? Aw. Alright. Friends. Well, it is certainly spacious. Today marks a new beginning for the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, for today we declare our independence. We shall henceforth be beholden to no nation, but serve all of Eorzea's people proudly and openly. But this does not mean that we will sever our ties to the Eorzean alliance. On the contrary, the antecedent I shall endeavor to strengthen them. Rest assured, however, that we shall not permit political considerations to influence our decisions. Our identity remains unchanged, as is our cause. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and our single purpose is to safeguard the future of Eorzea. For Eorzea! Yay! Yay! My character doesn't talk, so I can't scream that. Bye, everybody! Moment of time, I would speak of Elidibus. Pardon the intrusion, my lady, but the matter which bringeth me will admit no delay. Mine every attempt to contact the students of Baldician hath been met with silence. No one will respond? How odd, allow me to try. No response, surely they would not ignore us. They have never yet, my lady. I fear we must assume the worst. No, no, I will not believe it. An outpost, perhaps, but not their headquarters. The wards are beyond circumvention. Had they come under attack, they would certainly have raised the alarm. None could penetrate their sanctum unnoticed. For those who lack the gift and the knowledge, both, oh no. Contact our ancient at the field at once. If aught has befallen the students of Baldician, they may yet know. Though the thought of it pains me, until such time as we have evidence to the contrary, we must assume the worst. Accordingly, we must needs seek another source of information on Elidibus. It is possible that others in the homeland are possessed of such knowledge. Be fairly warned, however, they are unlikely to yield it unconditionally. Do what you must. Yet another unforeseen scene and unwelcome development. What could be next, I wonder? A visit from the crimson-clad Ascian, perhaps? Or Ochre, or Puce? Yeah, which of our allies that will then fall silent? For a time I thought we had gained the upper hand. When you shattered the crystal of darkness and cast out La Brea, I dared to hope that we had found a way to rid ourselves of the Ascian menace. I was wrong. He endures and may yet return. Upon that point, I have no doubt that Elidibus spoke true. There must be a way to destroy them utterly, a way to spare this world their unholy mechanizations. I dare not consider this alternative. There are forces at work we do not understand, Hydaelyn. I discern them all, and disturbances too great and too numerous to be dismissed. As mere coincidence, doubtless the Paragons are involved, but how and to what end is far from clear. Oh, I know not what will come, but I do know that we will rise and meet it as one. As my stalwart hero, your face is a picture of resolve. I know that you will be ready when the time comes. With luck, however, that will be for a while yet. Pray return to your private affairs with my blessing. Should anything arise, you'll be informed. Cryle, where are you? I hear walking. Is this another cutscene? It is. 'Tis good. Your intercession was not foretold. You object. We question. Our plans are in motion. Your intentions unclear. They survived the Seventh Umbral and are stronger now in the gift. Does that not intrigue you? No, it does not. Serve as you will, so too shall I. We labor not at cross purposes. From the wisdom of his plan shall become apparent in time, when the veil is lifted from their eyes, and at long last they see. Woo! Philly has a new assignment for you. Oh, so many cracking of the knuckles. Truly there is no rest for the weary. Scarce had I begun to make myself at home when I received a request from assistance from Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern. It would appear their storehouse in Horizon has been the target of a series of covert robberies. Minor as they seem in isolation, occasional discrepancies in the manifest were long dismissed as clerical errors. It was only during the Concern's annual audit that a pattern became apparent. Significant quantities of crystals, and only crystals, were missing. I need hardly tell you what that may imply. The Brass Blades charged with investigating the thefts believe that someone within the concern is selling the crystals for profit. Alas, they have yet been unable to identify a likely suspect, and the concern's proprietors have grown frustrated by their lack of progress. Needless to say, I would not have agreed to intervene had the stolen goods been merely monetary value. There is even a possibility that the thief acts not out of self-interest, but in service to a primal. We can ill afford to wait for the Blades to realize their mistake. Pray depart for the Horizon at your earliest convenience. Rendezvous with Stola when you arrive. She and Thancred have already begun a preliminary investigation. I have every confidence that the three of you will get to the bottom of these thefts. I only hope our fears prove unfounded when you do. Ooh, fun stuff. Alright guys, but I think I will be ending this episode right here. I think we had plenty enough time into this one. Surprisingly, this one actually flew by a lot quicker than I thought. But it was fun nonetheless. We will keep going. To be honest, I'm making the assumption this UPS guy will be here around 12. I could be wrong, but I'm assuming about 12. So please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below when we come back. We will be heading to Amajal and Sons, Concerns, and figuring out why in the hell they are losing so many crystals. Who is stealing them? So I will see you guys next time. Thanks.